calling about your 4430 we've got, and I think it's in your best interest to do an overhaul on. If you get a chance to swing by sometime, we'll talk about the options that you've got.
Hey, I got your call.
Hey, Jamison, nice to see you. How you doing today?
Not too bad.
So here's the deal: your 4430's got a lot of hours on it, and we're thinking it'd probably be good to overhaul all you got in the shop here.
All right.
Are you still using it pretty much every day on the farm?
Oh, yes, sir.
So do you like it, or do you think you'd maybe like to upgrade?
Yeah, I like it a lot, and it's a good workhorse out on the farm.
Okay, great. The overhaul kit, you'll be getting all John Deere genuine parts, so you'll be everything will be covered by a 1-year parts warranty.
Okay, great.
It runs about $1,150 for the John Deere overhaul kit, though.
That's pretty expensive, don't you think?
Well, it is pretty expensive, but with genuine John Deere parts and a warranty, you're guaranteed to get your tractor back better than new. And like I said, it's got a 1-year warranty on it, so you will be getting, if anything happens on that tractor that is caused by a parts malfunction, that will be covered under warranty.
Alright.
And granted, yeah, it might be cheaper to go down the street to the local auto parts store and get a overhaul kit from them. But, like I said, they are an auto parts store, not a tractor parts store. When was the last time you saw John Deere selling parts for your little S10 you drive?
Never. There may be an oil filter here and there, but I've never seen parts.
See? When was the last time you think your local auto parts store should be selling stuff for your big John Deere tractor?
Oh, now that you put it that way, I would never trust auto parts with my tractor.
I mean, you wouldn't take the battery out of your S10 and try to use it to fire up your combine, would you?
Oh, no, sir.
You wouldn't take the same oil filter.
No, I wouldn't.
So why should you use the engine overhaul parts from them when you can get it from John Deere, when they offer all the same benefits plus even more?
That's true. Well, I guess I'd like to learn a little bit more about the overhaul kit before we set something up. I mean, you guys still are going to have my tractor for a few days, just finishing up, tying everything in. So, is there maybe a brochure or parts list, something I could look at, make sure it's all right?
Yeah, we got some brochures in the back. Let me go get them.
All right, thank you.
Here's a brochure that we've got on the John Deere overhaul kits. In the standard overhaul kit, it includes your bottom end bearings, so your rods and your main bearings, your top, bottom, and any other gaskets you would need, so your head gasket, your valve cover gaskets, all that. It also includes new pistons and liners and the O-ring kits for the pistons and liners. You would have to reuse your current connecting rods, but 9 times out of 10 those aren't bad anyway. And from the measurements we've taken off your crankshaft while we were down there looking at some other stuff, your crankshaft wouldn't need to be ground. It would just need to be polished, which is not all that expensive. And at the same time, we could have your injection pump sent off to be tuned up, and then you would have a tractor that would be basically brand new again.
Well, that sounds good. Say, are you going to do this? I know there's a couple different ways to do an overhaul. You can do it in frame or out of frame. What do you think you guys would do for this one?
This one we would probably recommend a full out of frame overhaul.
Okay.
So that way we can do your camshaft and all your other stuff right away too.
How many hours do you think that's going to take roughly?
Roughly, I would say probably about a week's worth of time. So that would be right around the 40 to 50 hours.
Sure. All right. Well, yeah, I guess everything sounds good.
So we can write that up for you today?
Gosh, I don't know, that $1,150. Is there? You think it's worth it though?
I personally would recommend doing it. I mean, your tractor's here. It is definitely the time to do it while it's here. Then you don't end up with downtime in the middle of your springs work or your harvesting. You know, your tractor's here. Do you have another tractor at home that you're currently using for your feeding here now that it's winter?
Yeah, just to get us by for now.
So while your tractor's here, then it can be completely redone. You'll have it back probably the middle of next week sometime, maybe a little later. And then come spring's work, it's good for another 9,000–10,000 hours. And by that time, who knows, you may have upgraded to something bigger.
Sure.
And I mean, at $1,100, what kind of tractor can you buy for $1,100?
No, that is very true, and there's a lot of good memories in that tractor. Yeah, let's ring that up.
Okay,
Let's ring that up. We'll get her done.
go ahead and get that ordered for you.
Yes,
and
sir. Thank you.
Get her working on it.
Yeah, just keep me posted, I guess, with how everything goes.
Okay,
Thank
will
you very
do.
much.